end of it, we'll put on there that it was brought to us by wood, and it's like by like wood and bark and everything. Like I used to love graphics when we first started because it was just like so funny and fun to do. And it's like I think y'all kind of dropped off from that. I think teachers need to start like putting that back in there. Like all the fun we used to have. Anyway, I gotta start the podcast. It's Shantae Brown Sugar Talk on the Brown Sugar Talk or Talks. I don't know. Anyway, I gotta fix my hair. I learned so much today in the little time that I was there. So y'all, I got time. I had time to spend with my boyfriend today. We don't be doing shit. Like he don't do nothing. Like I'm talking about nothing. Like he really is like a fucking lion. And it's the cutest shit that I have ever seen in my fucking life. I'm not playing. So yeah. I washed my hair last night. I like when I wash my hair because it's like straight. And then I take the frizziness of my hair and I use it to my advantage to thicken it out. So I don't have to do as much work as everybody else do because I just co-wash my hair. That's it. And then it easily goes into 2 ponytails, and it don't matter how long it gets. It's that easy for me to do my hair. So I don't understand when y'all say that either. Like, I gotta wash my hair. It's like, girl, I can do that when I get back. Okay, anyway. Let's do that right there. Okay, so anyway. So today I learned all this great stuff. And today's show is all about building wealth. And I think the most interesting thing is people always think that when people say they're wealthy as opposed to being rich. Rich is when you like have money, but the money will deplete because you don't have any assets. And assets are like houses, businesses, cars, art, different things like that. So it's like people get money, but then they never become wealthy because the money runs out. And it's like people will be like, man, then they get this $17,000 check, and it's like, but they was like in $17,000 worth of debt. They were like $17,000 behind in life. Like, did they ever have a car? Did they ever have a house? Do they still pay rent? And it's like you'll be thinking, oh my God, I haven't even started the freaking Instagram live. So you'll be thinking that, man, I would have made a business plan. But it's like, man, like as soon as I get money, every time I got it, I was always behind on rent. I was always behind on my car note. So it's like as soon as we get like a buku load of money, we got to start paying bills off so we can keep our shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and then we finally get a chance to upgrade to something else. It's because somebody that knocked us off our game because now they know we got some money. You know what I'm saying? Oh, they got that check. So I can go, let's put them in the accident. Let's do this. Or somebody come up with some stupid shit to do, and it's like, let me just get to where the fuck I gotta be, man. So that's what it is. So anyway, I looked up a few things, but I want to talk about other things that build wealth. Like I know now it's like health is the new wealth. And it really is, because why not take care of yourself? Like, why not have the best skin? Why not drink the best water? Here, I know I'm always on here with like a drink, but for the rest of the day I drink water. So I put like, the agave lemonade here is like made with lemons, but it's like a concentrate. So it's like, I put water, you put a little agave or lemon. They got lemons too, they'll give you lemons, but I just squirt it because it's easier for me to just get a little lemonade. And then sometimes I put like a squirt of sugar in there because that's what I like. Or you don't have to do that. It's good both ways. So it's just a light water with lemon, and that's what makes it alkaline. So that's why I was thinking I'm getting hangnails because I'm getting pedicures, and so I can't get pedicures anymore because she done something, because now this finger doing the same thing. So I'm getting hangnails, and why would that become infected? So in order for me to stop infections, now I gotta kind of stay on the alkaline diet. You see what I'm saying? So I get the infection out of my body naturally instead of like trying to use medicine or whatever. So I didn't have to use any painkillers because I use peppermint on my finger. I just spray peppermint oil on my finger, or you can just like rub peppermint oil on your finger, and it takes the pain away. So Now it's like no pain. You know, it's not as bad as it was before. Actually, just no pain. And I did that for 2 days. So now it's fine. So now I use apple cider vinegar to kind of get the infection out, and now the swelling is starting to go down. So it's not arthritis, which is good. But that's why health is a new wealth, because you don't have to put all those chemicals inside of your body. So it's like y'all spend like y'all go to all these like health food stores and spend all this money on powders and proteins and different things like that, when you could just really just get the right fruits and vegetables and make a protein shake at home. You see what I'm saying? If you get and make it with almond milk, like that's the best protein shake you can have, and it's a natural protein. So, or peanut butter is like something people always use. So it's like that's one way to build wealth. You don't want to have money in your pocket and then you like the most unhealthiest motherfucker out there. You know, cussing people out, telling them off and giving them lines. And, you know what I'm saying? It's like, dude, I could kill you if I hit you in your chest. You know what I'm saying? Like, just punch you in your fucking chest, you know? Or you like overly healthy, like where, like I said, like where you're not eating food, like you're not eating whole food to like actually take care of your body. You just putting like a lot of powders in your body. Like, yeah, I'm on Shakedi Ed. I am on Shakedi Ed. Hold on, I'm supposed to be on brown sugar to it. So yeah, that is what is it called? Wealth building. So that's like the first thing. It's like you gotta really take care of yourself. You gotta take care of your mind and your body. And the reason why is because people throw you off your game too with that shit too. So if your mind not healthy, now you start thinking that you on this road to wealth, and it's like it's still not happening because your mind is not in the right mindset. So your mind is set on, let me go ahead and get over on this person, let me run game on her, let me run game on him, let me try to run this con and all this different stuff. And so that just shows that your mind not right. What else? Okay, and then I don't ever know how to do this, y'all. I always think I gotta close the app and then open it back up. So, what else did I learn today? Oh my God, the next thing is when you wake up, you gotta think that you're waking up to win. Now, that's the whole thing why I was telling y'all about like building a situation in your kids where they naturally go do yoga, or they naturally go play, or they naturally, like my son would be like, my mama, me and him used to get in trouble all the time, y'all. And I'm not gonna say it's trouble. I mean, if the teacher would have caught, I would be like, nah, it's not his fault. Like, we never did his homework. And the reason why is because people be like, hey, you want to come outside and play? Like, go outside and play, baby. Because that's actually more healthy than him staying in the house with me and doing some homework. You know what I'm saying? It's like you've been at school all day and you need a break. So I'm all about having him take a break. And so I'll be the first person pushing him outside. And that's also building wealth too. It's like having human connections and connections to things that are, so today is about wealth building. So it's like having human connections, because the connections are very important. So some people like, I can start my business on my own. I could just be my myself. But who's going to pay you? Who's going to pay you? Who's going to support your idea? Who's going to have your mindset in mind? Because you got to think about how IKEA got me. I'm talking about, I'm loyal to IKEA. If I got a job at IKEA, I'd probably be the same way. Like, I'm an IKEA nut. IKEA. Target too. You know what I'm saying? The companies that I am loyal to is because they have done something for me. And so, even HEB, I work there, I'm just loyal. You gotta think about this company, and it's because the people are here. Like, they actually are. They built a company, and now all these people believe the same thing they believe. And now it's like, okay, so when I'm working here, that's what I can do. I can give back my best. And so that's something else. That's part of building wealth too. It's actually part of being wealthy. You see what I'm saying? So your health is well. Now you have to have friends and all this different stuff to be wealthy too. And it's okay for you to want friends and want love and all these different things. It's like one guy was like a millionaire, and he was saying he don't do business. A millionaire. He was like, he don't do business with people who are not married. Because you see what I'm saying? If you a hoe yourself, how you gonna make a decision that's stable? You see what I'm talking about? It's like you won't be able to make a stable decision because you can't even choose a good woman for yourself. You can't even be loyal to a woman that is there for you because people in your life especially your partner, it's a very important thing. And the way you choose your partner and all those things is a very important decision that you make. It's not just something where you are just making some fly-by-night decision. And that's what a hoe will do. And a hoe can be a man or a woman. It's not a joke. It's like if you can't choose a partner, if you can't choose a life partner for yourself, how can you make good business decisions? You too risky. You see what I'm saying? It's always going to waver. You're not honest to something. It's not like you're not honest to a system or something. So it's like something that I always took to heart too. Like, this man can't even sit here and be married. Then how the fuck I'm supposed to trust you as a business partner? You see what I'm saying? So you gotta listen to that, and that stuff is actually instilled in that person. Like, it's like that's who they are. It's not a code or anything. It's just like that's who they are. They just run life with integrity. So now you got to be healthy. You got to have friends. You see what I'm saying? You got to have integrity. And all this building wealth stuff still don't have nothing to do with money. Because who's going to give you $1? I'm working at a company and I'm actually kissing the company's ass every day. Like, I'm not joking. And they haven't done anything to me. Nobody has directly came and told me anything. But they have directly affected my life in a positive way. So I am her kissing the company's ass, and the company all it has is a mission and a morality to it. And you're like, oh my God, you see what I'm saying? And it's like, how do you become that type of person? Or how do I build a company where people are like that to me? Where when I leave the room, my word can still be said and it can still be carried on in their own way. You see what I'm saying? And even to have somebody adopted and given life through genius is just something else that is amazing. So that is why you have to have these things in mind. You can't come out and be unhealthy and think that you're going to still become a millionaire or a billionaire. And if you get there, who the fuck going to be there to carry your mission out? Nobody, because you're going to be left alone. You see what I'm saying? Some people wait till you get enough money so they can kill you and take it. It's just not a joke. It's not a joke. That's a real fucking life. I go through this shit every day. So that's it. So now I'm going to talk about what I see here. Okay? So, because until you get to that point, you're not even in the right mindset to create what you need to create. And that's why some people say when you wake up, try to do what you love. Because if you're doing what you love, you will eventually make money. You get what I'm saying? You want to do what you love and make money. And that, for me, it's been the hardest thing because now I see that people have actually put themselves in my way to knock me down. But for other people, it really does work, and I'm still doing what I love. Whether I make money or not, I still wake up and do what I love. So, here we go. Maintain a budget. You got to know how to do that. You got to know how to stick to the budget. I always tell people my stories about being a teacher and not having money to decorate my classroom. Y'all, when people come to my classroom, they be thinking I done shop at every fucking place on earth. I haven't. I go to IKEA. They have chairs for $2.50. So you know what I do? I set a budget of $20. If I know I'm going there, I set a budget for $20. If I go into Pier 1, I set a budget for $10 because Pier 1 will have sales for like 90% off. It's not a joke. And so all throughout the year, what I do is I stop at all these favorite places on my way home and I check and see if they got something on sale. If they have something on sale, I start to think of a design. I don't just buy hodgepodge shit. I don't go in there and just buy everything. I go in there and buy what I need. So sometimes I come out with money left over. And I actually learned this from Niecy Nash's show or whatever. Because I'm an artist. We're not always good with money. So what I do, sometimes even when I decorate, I like plan out everything, like what I need and where I'm getting it from and how much it costs. So then I might want pillows, but then I might go to Target, and at the end of Target they have like a clearance size. So it's like at the end of the clearance they have like, again, 75% off, 90% off. So I get the pillows from Target, and now my new color is red. So it's like everything has a situation where you have to maintain a budget. You got to stick to your budget. If I take $20 in there with cash, I'm sticking to my $20, and I'm only buying what I need. I'm only buying what I think I need from this list or whatever I created, whatever my colors, my design, or my design is. And can I make this? Can I just buy paper and make this, or can I find it cheaper somewhere else? And sometimes you can find it cheaper, like on Oriental Trading Company. All these different places, Amazon, they all have sales. So it's just like, just maintain your budget. And that's a good way to teach yourself. Even with gas, you can put all of your gas money on one card and see if you can stick to not having to go off that card to get it, or if you'll have something left over at the end of the month. You see, and I set a budget even for food, and I'm on food stamps. So it's like I just set a budget like, okay, I'm going to spend this much. I've overspent already. I spent like $70 2 days going to the grocery store. That means that next time I go to the grocery store, all I can spend is $10. So it's like you have to actually set that standard for yourself. If you don't set a standard for yourself, then who else will? And so this is part of becoming a millionaire or a billionaire. You see, and every millionaire I've been with, they the same way. Y'all think they cheap as hell. That you would think they cheap. I'm talking about they still go to the fucking Goodwill, y'all. They don't know how to get the Goodwill smell out they fucking clothes. They don't know any other habits but what they know. They gonna still go to a garage sale and pick something up. I'm talking about you be like, this motherfucker millionaire. You know, he'll have a nice car, and it ain't gonna be nothing like no old school shit. It ain't gonna be no Ferrari. It be like a straight up SUV, or like a car, you know what I'm saying, a Prius, something that's gonna save money. So even a car that they get is saving money. So now after they save the money, and then they pay everything up, so they ain't really got no bills or nothing. So then you looking at them like, this motherfucker just rinky dink. They don't go get their haircut on time. They don't got shit else to do. I'm not playing. Like, it's like, yeah, I've been with millionaires, but for real, they just still be chilling like I be chilling. That's why I be like, why y'all trying to date the man with that suit on? That nigga ain't gonna be able to hold no fucking money, because he want everybody to see what he got. That's why me and my baby daddy couldn't make it. We wouldn't be able to make it, because he wanted me to be flashy. I'm not a flashy person. You see what I'm saying? I'm not putting $400 worth of clothes in no fucking cleaners. It's just not happening. I know how to go ahead and shake that shit out, put some fabric softener in it, and throw that shit in the dryer. And I'm not buying too much of that either, because where the fuck am I going? You see what I'm saying? So it's like, y'all, really, that's what it takes for you to be there. It's to maintain that budget. It's for you to live, and then here you go, live below your means. And if you meet him, you'll be like, this motherfucker be like, I didn't even know I was a millionaire. That's how I used to work that much, y'all. I had that much money in the bank that when I started working as a teacher, that I was just able to go and buy what I needed for my classroom. You see what I'm saying? If I would have relied on their little funky ass $200, I wouldn't have a classroom. Like, seriously, I wouldn't. I think was it $200? But anyway, yeah, it's easy to spend that shit. It's easy. So, you gotta live below your means. Don't buy the home you qualify for. I wouldn't even buy a house. I'm serious. Like, it's like some shit y'all just really gotta think about. I really think about saving money all the time. And my son, I try to put that in him too. Like, now I like him to think about saving money. Sometimes he, like, I do that. Man, I remember I did this show. Look, y'all, I'm going to the store. All I want is a 50-cent notebook, because he know I gotta write my notes down, and I have to have a different one because I'm a fucking artist. We got problems, y'all. I got fucking problems. My son was like, you broke the bond that we made before we went in the store. He like, I don't care if it's 54 cents. We said we wasn't spending no money. And that's how he coming to me, y'all. That's when I knew. I was like, you are the prototype. I be in love with my own son. I'm like, I be in love with him. He say, you said we wasn't gonna spend no money, and now you didn't win. I miss him so much, y'all. He say, and now you didn't win, or you done spent the money. You said we wouldn't spend the money. Next time we do that, we ain't spending no money. We gonna go in there, we gonna look, and we gonna come out. And I mean, he meant that shit for real. You hear me? When I tell you, that's how he on his way to the top. He ain't playing no fucking games. And I'm not either. Educate yourself. And then this the best part. You don't need to look the part. That's what everybody. You gotta look the part. Stop listening to 50 Cent. He don't be knowing what the fuck he be talking about. He be in the room with the white men. He the only motherfucker in a 5-piece suit. I promise you, he be the only motherfucker in a 5-piece suit. Ain't nobody else in there doing that shit he doing. Men with money, they don't do none of that stuff. We be going to the parks, y'all. I'm talking about to the nature parks. Like, we don't be even doing nothing. We be going straight up to Starbucks just to get some coffee. And I'm talking about we getting straight up coffee because if you get anything with espresso, it costs a little bit more money. So that's actually a splurge. I'm not joking. Being with a millionaire ain't all that it's cracked up to be. When we take a trip, we drive there. We not taking planes and trains and auto. We take a straight up automobile to get the fuck to where we have to go. It's nothing of that, y'all. If he say let's take a flight, we going on fucking Flyer or Skip Flight, some shit that people ain't never heard of because the tickets are so fucking cheap. And this nigga got $1 million fucking dollars in a bank. But y'all want to be a millionaire, so y'all want to take the first class flights and all this. Y'all be lying to yourself. Marry someone more frugal than you are. And that's the truth. You got to. And it's not about being frugal. It's about being smart. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm serious. Like, I don't clip coupons. Because if I actually try to go through the coupons and use them, I spend more money clipping coupons than I would saving money. And it's just me and my kid. And we only use natural products. So it don't make sense for me to clip coupons. But it does make sense for me to write the company and ask for coupons. So for the companies that I really like, I write and ask them for the coupons. You see what I'm saying? Because then it's worth more money to me than anything. It is stupid for me to go spend $3 on a Sunday paper for me to go through some coupons of shit that I'm never going to use. I don't like Dawn dishwashing liquid. I actually use Dr. Bronner's peppermint soap. I can actually write the company, or I can find the cheapest place to get it. And now I'm finding Marshalls and places like Ross. They actually have it cheaper than anybody else. Actually, and I think Target has it cheaper too because it's like $10.49 for like the small bottle. Everywhere else it starts at like $13. So it's like you have to find what's working for you. Applegate. You can go on Applegate. I love the sausages, like because it's chicken sausages, that maple and chicken sausage. You can actually go on the website and click the coupons that you want and just click them off like that. So many other companies sell like other yogurts and things like that. Like I can only eat almond yogurt, so I'm gonna go. You see what I'm saying? So Kai Hill, that's why I want to be an affiliate, so I can get the discount or the affiliation products. You see what I'm saying? So it's like always something where it's like you have to really start looking at what life is for you. Don't just marry a frugal person and think now I'm be a millionaire. It's not gonna work. I don't drink milk, so I don't need anybody putting no fucking water in my milk. I actually save money by buying a bag of almonds and making almond milk when we need it instead of as opposed to not. So it's better for me to buy a milk making machine and put the almonds in there and make it almond or oat milk as opposed to going to the store and buying it. It's actually cheaper. So it's like at the store, if I bought it, I would have to buy 4 or 5, like say 2 per week. So it's about 8 cartons of that stuff, so it's like $12. So if I get the nuts myself and make it myself, I end up with more milk than anything. You see what I'm saying? And I use vanilla, so it's like it's just even a better product. So when you say that, it's like we look at it like, oh yeah, I'm gonna give me this frugal woman, I'm gonna give me this frugal man, and the person won't be the person for you. You see, it's like the person has to be able to fit the message you do. So I'm not gonna get with a with a coupon clipper. It's like, what the fuck are we clipping coupons for? It's too many coupons. Like that's like you wasting our fucking time. Like we don't need to do that. Okay, clearly define your goals. So it's like you have to like know where you want to go and where you want to be, and that's it. Me and my son know what kind of company we want, and that's what we want. What kind of companies we want and what we want to do, because we do a lot of stuff. And teach your kids to be financially self-sufficient. And I'm saying, y'all, it's so many banks out there that offer your kids like debit cards and different things like that. So that's something that you could always do to help them learn how to start to build wealth and keep it. So Blake, he's frugal, but me and him frugal in different ways. Like he buy all his games on discount. You see what I'm saying? He don't buy full price games. I don't buy games at all. So it's just a different thing for us, and it's not anything wrong with him buying games. It's not anything wrong with him wanting a new system or anything like it, like where he puts in a new, where he puts in something new that he wants to have for himself. So, not other ways, and this just happens to get rich, not to get wealth, but for real to help you track your spending. Y'all, man, when we first didn't have our house no more or whatever, I did not know I had so many subscriptions, because as a teacher, we just sign up for shit and they just be taking the money out every month. Some of that shit I hadn't used in so long, so I had to actually call the companies and be like, can you give me this back, because I haven't used your product for like 6 or 7 months. They actually had to refund me money. That was the best thing about just going through all my accounts and seeing what was going on. So now I just do things through Apple and Google, because it's easier for me to just go click through it and unsubscribe or whatever. Next thing, create a budget. 50, 30, 20. 50% necessity, 30% wants, and 20% savings and debt repayment. Y'all, I say, first off, figure out what it is you really want and what you need, and what you can and can't live without. I can't live without Wi-Fi. You know what I'm saying? I can't live without a good phone. I can't live without my electronics. But I can live without a home. So that's why I decided like a bus is better for me. I don't want to pay bills everywhere either. That's just some shit I don't understand. I don't get it. Especially when life can run on different shit. You see what I'm saying? So it's like I want some of that alternative shit where I can save me some money. So I like everything at one cost up front. And then what I do is I buy stuff like I buy an OtterBox for the phone. Like if I want to protect the phone, I get an OtterBox, because an OtterBox has a lifetime warranty. I buy everything with lifetime warranty, and I learned this from Sears because they got the Craftsman tools. So like Craftsman tools, they have lifetime warranty. So if something happened, all you gotta do is take it back, and then they'll just give you another. You send it back, they'll send you another. I just buy Ryobi. Ryobi had like a 2 or 3 year warranty. So all they do, one of my batteries went out, so they just sent me another. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, that's not long enough for me. You know, I need to buy some Craftsman tools. So it's like, for real, it's just like I prefer to go ahead and put money into things that can give me something back. I don't always put my money into things that's not going to give me anything. So I would rather save the money or pay the little extra money for the Craftsman tools, and they're going to sell enough for you to be able to buy them too. You know, so even if you have to buy from Home Depot, then I'm pretty sure you can take them back to Home Depot. But that's what working at Sears taught me, is like, buy something that has a lifetime warranty, because I'm telling you, I was there. If they threw that shit in the box, they'll just go back and get them another wrench. It'd be like all rusty. Okay, go back and get you another one. All we had to do was make sure it said Craftsman and it had the number on there. So they just come back, match the number, and switch the tool out. You see what I'm saying? So people been working with the same tools for years. They can actually take the tools and pass them down a generation to the next generation. That's some of the dopest shit that anybody can ever do. OtterBox is the same thing. You might have to pay shipping and handling down the OtterBox $7 as opposed to paying $40 per OtterBox. You know what I'm saying? $30 per OtterBox. Ain't shit compared to what you already paid. And the thing be all whopped and warbly, all these different things. So I always get something with a lifetime warranty. So it's like, that's part of creating your budget too. Open a savings account or two. You gotta look and see which one it is. You might not have to do, like, you might cannot use like a typical bank. I remember when I first started doing this, it was ING. That was in college. So it's like you open that because they had the highest interest rate for just like saving money. So that's something that you gotta look at. How long do it take to automate? Y'all, ING take 3 fucking days. I be like, I ain't never taking no money out that account. Like, for real, I didn't take it out until I got actually like completely fucking broke. The best thing I ever tried to invest in is like the Acorn accounts, and Acorn got Acorn for kids now, which Blake want that too. Acorn, what else did I invest in? It's another account where you can build your credit, where it'll put like $20, $30 in there. You can put up to how much you want in there per month. Every time you get paid, it'll take it out of your check, and then at the end of like a year, you'll have all the money still there and it'll be saved, and then you just take it and keep it for yourself. That's all it is. You just pay yourself and you just keep it in a savings account. And I think they give you $20 a month or something. I don't know. But anyway, by the end of it, but you just got to look it up. I forgot the name of it. It say automate your payments. That's the worst thing you can do, because you don't want them coming into your account and you don't have control over it. Do not do that. Invest in your future. So yeah, this is saying Acorns, and that's it. Let's see. set money goals. That's it. Have a side hustle. And when I say set money goals, I mean like, how can I get this much money? Like I told you, like the other guy, he'll wait till he had enough money from his check to buy what we wanted or put half on it or whatever. So he'll still get like another credit card, but he'll pay half the card off. He just make sure he pay over his payments, whatever. So that help him build his credit too. Do a no buy. I don't know what that is. I'm doing a clothing remake. Where you don't buy anything, you just replace things. But sometimes that's not better. So some people, like, I remember my aunt was telling me, like, go to the grocery store or cook, and it's like, no, because it'd be more expensive. So like for Thanksgiving, it was better for me to make a turkey Italiano than to go to the store and get green beans and sweet potatoes and turkey and all that stuff when it's just me and a kid. So this is a situation where you have to do what's best for you. So it's a no buy. This is saying like buy, resale, all this different stuff. You don't have to. I'm saying, and this is also saying like cut out your fast food habits, your Starbucks. No, what you do is you switch one for the other. So some weeks I would just buy all fast food because it was cheaper. And those are the weeks I would actually save money because you can go to this other place called, it's like home cooking or something. I forgot the name of this place. Anyway, yeah, I'll be forgetting the name of everything. But it's like this home cooking restaurant where they have like these good like sweet potatoes or something, like they call them cream style sweet potatoes. I don't know. But anyway, sometimes it's better for me to just buy a meal from there because they have a coupon for a day, the next day, where if you buy a meal, you get another meal free. And like I said, there's another place where I can go after 4 o'clock and I can get a sandwich and then Blake can get whatever. So you got to think about that. If I buy a week full of groceries, it'll end up being $130. But if I go every day to this sandwich shop and spend $9 for a meal, 9 times 7 is $56. So I'm spending like almost half of that, and we already ate and went home. You said I don't have to cook or anything, and it's enough for me to probably take it for lunch the next day. So it's like in some cases you have to really outweigh that. I knew a single guy, he'll just go and he'll have different special days. Like sometimes he'll go to Kentucky Fried Chicken because on Monday he can get a meal for $2. He'll go on Church's Chicken on another day because he can get a meal for $3. You see what I'm saying? So for his lunch, he don't spend over $5. And so it's like you have to, it's not about doing a no buy, it's about fixing your budget for your life. You see what I'm saying? For your lifestyle. You can't have the same lifestyle as somebody else. Plan out purchases. I already told y'all about that one. How you can just like wait till you get a certain amount at a certain time and then you can do what you have to do. Change your mindset. Y'all, people, stop being like so grudgeful. It's like it's a secret. Everything I'm doing some big secret. It's like you ain't doing nothing. If you don't talk to people about money and how you change your money and how you work your money and how you do all these different things, you ain't gonna make no fucking money. You see what I'm saying? Keep it then. Keep on. Keep doing that funky shit you do. I had to actually tell people at the bus stop, don't go get a hotel room because you got that $1,200 or $1,300 because what's gonna happen is it's gonna run out. It's gonna run out so quick. So it's like find a way to live without having to spend that extra money for it. So it's just, that's what it is. It's like being wealthy now is just more than just having money in your pocket. You got to be able to outthink the next man, and you got to be, not outthink the next man. You got to be able to help the next man think like you. You see what I'm saying? You want to grab a man and think like you, so then therefore you can make some money. That's it. Like it's not that crazy what I'm saying. It actually just all makes so much fucking sense. It makes so much fucking sense. It doesn't make a sense. And guess what, y'all? I got a lot of millionaire friends. So that's what I'm telling you. That's exactly what it takes. They did it and they are there. I bet you they won't tell you nothing different. Nothing the fuck different. Nothing the fuck different. They got people to buy their products. They are a product. See? That's how that works. Auf Wiedersehen is Brown Sugar Talk and the Brown Sugar Talks and Brown Sugar Talk, telling you guys to have a great fucking Sunday. Okay?
Okay, my channel is started. The stars are done.